One of the things I just love about the American West is Western art. But just what is Western art? Well, there may be no better place to find out than here at the Masters of the American West exhibition and sale at the Autry Museum of the American West here in Los Angeles.
Cowboys, Indians, wildlife, still life, realistic or not, oil, bronze, and other mediums.
I think the best way to describe my art is it's a reflection of who I am and what I do, what I love.
It's all Western art, displayed at one of the most prestigious Western art shows in the country, the Masters of the American West.
This is an amazing show. It is such an honor to be in it.
The nation's finest Western artists are invited to exhibit their works at the show, and no matter how successful they may be, it's a great honor to be invited.
It's such a prestigious show to be in, and it's very humbling too.
Some of the greatest living artists are here, and what's nice about it is that not only do you get to be up close and see the paintings, but you can be up close and see the painters as well and talk to them about their techniques.
There's a fascinating personal story behind every painting, like the Native American works of longtime Masters artist Z.S. Lang.
I try to make it as real as possible.
Growing up in poverty in the communist China of Chairman Mao, Lang's talent was evident even as a young boy when he won a drawing contest at the age of 6. He came to America in the 1980s to earn a master's degree in Boston, where he discovered the Living History Museum of Pilgrim Plantation, which included the realistic depiction of the life of American Indians. But it was the Plains tribes like the Sioux and Cheyenne that really captured Lang's imagination, and he's been bringing their bygone way of life back to life ever since.
From 1803 to 1880s, and the most exciting.
It just interests me. It's something that I enjoy doing.
The West of today is also on display at the Masters. Award-winning artist Bill Anton's specialty is the cowboy, who remains alive and well in the American West.
They're still around, so you can get out and ride with them. It isn't a thing where it's historical.
A gifted painter, Anton has been showing at the Masters for years, but he's always grateful for the opportunity.
Well, what's great about this is the company that you're showing. You're showing with the best in the country in this genre. It's a real honor.
So I'm predominantly a landscape painter.
And the land of the West is as much a part of the art of the West as anything else.
It's kind of my brand. Oftentimes it takes a lot of work to get there, whether you're hiking or riding. And so this is something that I enjoy doing. Exploration and discovery are for me big parts of what I enjoy the most out of the profession.
I like to do what I call the softer side of the West.
Sonia Turpinning is among the women of Western art.
You won't see a lot of Indian clashes or cowboys branding too much. You'll see more of the quieter side.
The peaceful home on the range, a scene from an Indian village, or an old-time locomotive chugging up the mountain.
It feels alive. It's spewing and steaming and rumbling.
I grew up with my grandfather reading Zane Grey novels, so I always had those covers and that imagery there.
Christy Milani uses her portrait skills to tell her stories of the West.
I really want people just to enjoy it, and I've been finding that at this show, that people are coming here and looking at this painting in particular, and they're just smiling and relating to the people, and just, you know, it's that interaction, that personal connection to a painting that's really important to me.
I did. I grew up first on his canvas.
And Brittany Whistling is perhaps the youngest Masters artist. She literally grew up at this show, modeling for the paintings of her acclaimed father, Morgan.
And now I'm making my own paintings, so it's quite a journey.
Like her grandma's recipe for apple pie.
And so it's a piece of my ancestry.
It's all part of the story of this amazing place, the American West, where the simple image of a man on horseback makes for beautiful art.
It's a big story, people with dreams leaving behind what they know to try something new, and, you know, going out into this fantastic landscape. It's history, it's colourful characters like this. It's just that whole human story that I love to paint.
One of the great things about the Masters is that after opening weekend, the show stays up for another 6 weeks, giving those of us who love Western art or those discovering it for the very first time the chance to savor this wonderful show.
That's it for now. We're back next time with more cool stuff from today's Wild West. I'm Mark Bedore. We'll see you down the trail. For more information on the people and places featured in Today's Wild West, or to order show DVDs and books, visit todayswildwest.com.